Welcome to this tutorial on licensing my voice business. We are, as you may be aware, Mitel recently moved from licensing on the AMC to licensing on the SLS, and they migrated the controllers, the application records, to go and sit on the SLMS. So sometimes when you want to activate your licenses, when you want to sync, your controller might actually try and go and sync on the AMC, and it's going to fail to license because the application record would have been moved to the SLS, and when you try to sync, it's not going to find the license, and then it is going to return an error. Let me just demonstrate that if I can manage it. Let's say we need to synchronize this. You can see it is say address of Mitel license server or proxy is defaulted to AMC. It is defaulted to AMC. But when we try to activate with the AMC, this might fail. But before I try and activate, we want to probably manually change this from defaulting to AMC so that we point it to the SLS, and we do that by going to the question mark here, help. When we click on help is going to open, and there's a note here which says I'm not able to highlight what I want to highlight, but you can appreciate that here. Probably if you don't see my cursor, it is saying sync.sls.mitel.com here. Let me open a notepad and point it to you with a notepad. You can see here. Just on top here it is saying sync.sls.mitel.com. so you can actually copy this and you go to here, and instead of this default is AMC, you do this and then you activate. Let's try that. Okay, so it is synced and managed to license. Okay, let's just clear this and I demonstrate something again quickly. So while it is deactivating, I've noticed that there are 3. So you may just take a screenshot of this. So you might try this and then it might fail. Okay, let's you might try this here. You might try to put this and it fails. Then you can also try and put the next one, this one. One of the two should work. I am not sure why there is that difference, but this last one is for the AMC, which is already what will be here, which is the default. So if you are trying to get away from the default, it means you are trying to get away from the Mitel, sync Mitel. This is what will be default. When it says default is AMC, this is what will be there. But sometimes you could also go ahead and put it here, and then if depending on your DNS server, maybe your DNS server itself might fail to resolve this. Probably you might want to manually enter the IP address that it resolves to, Like for instance, this one will resolve to this, then you might put this, although this is not recommended, but just probably you've got a challenge, so you can actually put the public IP address there. So you can actually find out what IP address to put by just going to your command prompt, if at all you have internet on your laptop. If your laptop has a good internet, a good working internet, you can just come there and then you can just say ping, let's say this one, then it has given us this IP address. So we can copy this IP address and we come and put it here. We can actually copy this IP address and then we come and we put it here and we activate. Or if we choose to use this second one, we can do this. We can also go and ping it here. Then it is resolved to this. We can actually copy this one and we can come and paste it here and we activate. So these are different tricks and tips of how to get your controller licensed. That is all for now. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day, your evening. Thank you, and come again next time. Bye bye.